So today in class we were doing a problem where you were calculating the equation of a line, or you're finding equation of a line based on these um, logos. So I picked design B, and this is problem 288 that we did in class today. Um, I picked design B because it has a lot of points on it, and I thought it would be interesting. I'm going to start with just one line because it would be impossible to do all four of them at the same time. So I'm going to just start with this line here that starts at the point 21, 141, and it goes all the way to the point 6455. So remember that when I say it starts at the point 21, 141, I mean the x value is 21, the y value is 141. And it ends at where the x value is 64, the y value is 55. So in order to find the equation line, I know there's going to be a y and an x in there, but the problem is that I need to know the rate of change, or the slope we call that, and then I also need to know what the y-intercept is. And I have that up here as b in blue. Let's start with the rate of change. So I see that I have a negative slope because it's traveling down in a negative direction. And I also remember that to figure out that slope, if I draw this triangle here, I can find the amount that the y value changes, so the change in the height of this thing, and I can figure out the change of the x's here, and the slope was equal to whatever the change in y divided by the change in x was. So let's start there. The change in y, so y started at 141, and then it dropped down and it ended at 55. So y changed by 141 minus 55, or by 86. So the change in y is 86. X changed. It started here at where x was 21. I have to start at the same point, so 21. It goes all the way over here to where x is 64. So in this case, I would take 21 minus 64. When I do that, I get a negative answer because I'm taking 21 and I'm subtracting 64 from it. And that's negative 43. So let's say over negative 43. When I take 86 and divide it by negative 43, I get negative 2. And so now I have my m value. So instead of putting an m here, I can replace that with a 2, negative 2. So I'm kind of halfway there. Now the only thing I need to know is what this b value is. And that would be the y-intercept. Now, I guess I could extend this line on if I had really nice graph paper and I could see where it crosses the y-axis. But I'm not sure. I certainly don't have graph paper up here, and my graphs are never accurate enough to do that. So I'm going to have to find a different method. Well, if I only had a value for x and y, I could plug those in, and then b would be my only variable, and I could solve it. So let me look at these two things and see if I have an x and y. Oh yeah, I have x and y here. X is 64, when y is 55. And I have one here. When x is 21, y is 141. I'm just going to pick one of those and use it. So I'm going to take this one. When x is 64, y is 55. And I'm going to plug those into my equation. So y is 55. Negative 2 is the m value. X is 64. And b is the unknown amount that I'm trying to find. So now I can just simplify this. 55 equals negative 128 plus b, and add 128 to both sides. watch the next video to find out what the equation on the next line is.